Hello, everybody. This is Glenda and Buster with AKA GK Fralin, a friendly community. And our friendly community welcomes you. He's getting more sing-songy, isn't he? I like to sing. Anyway, tonight I am going to talk about losing control. Or more like letting it go. Okay. Well, we told quite a story about yesterday, but I'm not going to do this one in quite the comical way, just honest. But hopefully with a bit of a sense of humor toward self as well. That's it. You take a couple big, deep breaths. That's good. No, I'm not shaking quite so much. If I'd have known that was all about you, I wouldn't have done it. No, I would have, but anyway. Oh, I did need a couple of deep breaths, but I've been doing that today. Okay. I was happily into my computer this morning. And then my antivirus, anti-malware, all that, the application, it came up with this red box or red thingamabob. You are at risk with a big old exclamation mark. And it had a thing in there, had a number for whatever it was that was causing the problem. It was a virus, at least it said it was. So it said to click on that and then, to get help online. So I did that. They couldn't even recognize it. So, and we know that these viruses are just flying out there every day so fast that it's hard to keep up with them. And evidently it wasn't able to quarantine it either. I don't know what the deal was. But when you're online a lot, things are going to show up. And generally you trust your application and take care of it. Well, that wasn't working. So I took the next step that it recommended and I contacted a computer technician. Now here's where I had to learn how hard it still is for me to let go of control, because in order for them to really work on my computer, I had to let them do it. And I'm sitting there and because I've got two computers and they were both getting outdated, but I've got two computers sitting over there with screens that don't work. Why, I don't know why the screens went out on them, but they did. And I can't afford another computer right now. We just had a new water heater put in. And in order to keep this service so that I can make sure this computer keeps running, it cost me a bit. So when the new subscription for my other deal comes up, I probably will drop my other subscription because it's not cheap either. Anyway, I do get nervous about my computer because, face it, I'm on it a lot. So, unless I'm moving dressers around. So anyway, Joe teases me about having withdrawal when I can't get to my computer. Well, maybe he's a little bit right. My biggest thing was I was afraid of losing some of my document files, especially. And so I was like, oh, and here I was, first I was questioning the guy on the phone before I got all hooked up with the computer with him. And he was like, it's okay, I'm going to get you a technician, just, and he said, just stay here, So, okay, I am. And then I'd ask a question. It's like, it's okay. And anyway, so finally the technician gets on there, and we got this dialog box, and I'm typing in the problem, telling him what it is, and he's like, okay, we're going to do this. And he said, may I have permission to do this work? I said, will you please be careful with my documents? And he said, don't worry. Anyway, they wanted me to stay close. So I'm sitting here for like, I don't know, a couple of hours. It seemed like so long. It probably wasn't nearly as long as it seemed. But I was sitting here for quite a while because I needed to be here in case they needed me to do something on the other end. I'm getting bored already. Is it time for an intermission? Please. Okay. We'll come back into the story. I'm going to let you hang there for a little bit. And we're going to get Buster and you and me an intermission. That was a nice little break. I liked it. Okay, what ended up happening was I sat here. Joe's been home all day. I mean, his back's bad. He's been sitting against a heating pad. He's been taking ibuprofen and whatever he needed to, and hopefully sleeping when he could. And so, but he did not try to push through today like he was yesterday. So he decided he was going to take it easier. But I don't think he could have gone anywhere. We did get through it. They found stuff that I never knew existed. And I've heard that about Windows 10, well, a lot of your Windows systems, that there are hidden things that unless you know what you're doing, you're not going to find them. Maybe that's the truth with all computers. unless you really know your computer technology. They got it cleaned out. It's working so much better. I'm not getting nearly the pop-ups. The ads aren't bugging me with every application or every page that I open like they were. They were driving me crazy. And I think that's probably where this virus came from. It wasn't a Trojan, it was a virus. But whatever, it still was a problem. But the message for me was, let go, and whatever happens, happens. You just have to trust sometimes, because what I had was not working. It was not taking care of the problem. And to keep going with a system at risk, I was risking losing yet another computer. Although this one is several years old, I just can't replace it right now, and I do like it. It's got a lot of my work on here. So we're scheduled for a professional cleaning every month. And I can call whenever I like, as many times as I like. So we're set up. Oh, that's good. I'm so glad. She was a nervous Nellie today. I'm not kidding you one little bit. It was like the air shook. Oh, come on, I wasn't that bad. Well, if you breathed on me, you would have been. Where do you get your shivers of cold, Buster? In my ears. Really? My ears do not like the cold. They just about freeze up. Maybe it's because they're kind of thin, floppy. Probably. But thank you for asking. Why wouldn't I? I just didn't think you'd think to. It does show me you care. I do love you. Of course I care. And I care about Joe. I didn't want him out in this nasty stuff. And I just pray for my kids because they have to go on with their lives. So I just have to pray that they're okay. And trust. And that's what this whole thing is about today, trust. Even when you are leery of trusting, sometimes you just have to go, let go. I don't know if that's really trusting. Maybe it is. But you just have to let go. What was hard was I had to stay here and watch it all because they needed me to be present. So anyway, it got done. The computer's working better. And tomorrow we'll see you again. We love you. We really do. Smile at somebody, but most of all, find something to smile at for yourself, even if it's on TV, the computer, or if it's me. Now that made me laugh. That gave me a smile buster. I'm so glad I made her laugh. You sure did. Good night, everybody.